Today we're doing something a little different. We're going behind the scenes here, and we're going to be installing our Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors on our 2011 Ford Super Duty. So hopefully this helps you guys out, as you could see that you could go ahead and get a high quality set of mirrors from Boost Auto and save yourself a couple bucks over going OEM. If you guys enjoy the video, if you like it, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Installing these mirrors couldn't be any easier. Just gonna open the door here. If we have to, we can move the mirror out of the way, but we really don't need to. That mirror is pretty jacked up. But we have this little corner cap here that's got to be removed, and then we have some grommets that we have to remove as well. I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer look, show you exactly what we're doing here. In order to remove this, we're just going to pull it off. It comes off very easy. Now these grommets are exposed. Pull those out as well. All three of them. Now we are going to remove the door panel here so that we can access the wiring. And we're going to be using a 7mm socket to get these two bolts out. And then when you're done doing that, make sure you place them somewhere you're not going to forget. I'm going to just put it in my pocket for now. That way I don't misplace them. Very easy to do. And we do have to remove the window crank here. We have to pop the plastic part off and then unscrew it. Just gonna use my flathead screwdriver, get it out, pop it out of the way, we'll get in there. Now in order to get in there, we're gonna need a hex screw. And there we go, pops right off. One more spot that we have to unscrew bolts from is right underneath your door armrest there. There's two of them, so there's going to be 4 bolts total. They're 7mm, just like the last ones. Believe me, Ford makes this a lot easier than GM, so this is not that bad, guys. Now we're able to just pop this panel off. Just get it out of the way. Now back here, we have 4 bolts that need to be removed, and they're 10mm. So we've got my 10mm socket here. Go ahead and remove them. Okay, there we go. The mirror's off. Time to get the new ones in. So this wire goes right through kind of a square hole in the back end here, and then we're just going to line up the bolts. There's 4 of them, remember. They just go right where the pre-existing holes are. There you have it, guys. Mirrors installed. It looks really good. We're back to a factory look, which is really nice. That's what I like. And instead of upgrading to something that doesn't look like it belongs, these do the job just right. They're very sturdy. You can tell they have an OEM quality to them. I'm very happy with them so far, and only time will tell. But so far, so good. And if they're anything like those Chevy mirrors that we just installed, they'll do just fine. If you're interested in seeing that video, go ahead and take a look in the description below, or you could tap and click the screen right here to take a look. Now that I have the old mirrors off and the new ones on, it's really starting to come together. The only thing I have to do now is put the door assembly back together. I've already went ahead and plugged everything in. It's just plug and play, guys. As long as you have the correct setup for your truck, you're good to go. I've already gone ahead and done the other side. Once I get the door back on, we're going to take it outside and we'll show you guys how she looks. As I've said before, this is much easier than working on the GMs. For some reason, putting the tow mirrors on GM, you have to like rip all the door panel apart. Ford makes it very easy for us. The one thing we do have to remember is that we have these little hooks that have to slide in throughout. So we'll just lean it back, slide those hooks in, kind of like get it lined up a little bit. We want to make sure that we have the door latch poking up through. Take our 7mm screws, pop them back into place. We'll start up top. And we'll put the bottom ones in. Just remember, guys, you have 4 of these screws to put in. We have a little cover underneath the armrest here. Make sure you tap that back into place. Time to put those rubber grommets in. The big ones go on top and bottom, and then you have a little one in the middle here. They just pop right in there. And then we have this little corner cap piece. It lines right up. Tap it in, and there she is. Now the last thing I'll do is install the door handle. Remember, we're going to need a screwdriver with a hex head. Just tighten that down the best we can. We don't want to over tighten it because it can become a real pain in the butt later if we do something like that. But let's get her tight. Tap it back in. And make sure the window works. Now let's go show you guys how she looks. If you want a set of these mirrors for yourself, go ahead and take a look in the description below. We have the link listed right there for you. Yeah, so far so good. These mirrors are pretty nice. I can see things again. I took the truck outside so you guys can see how the mirrors look, and they're gorgeous. They look really good on the truck. We're gonna go ahead and take her down the road and just give her a road test so I can see how they look, and really the most important thing, if I could see out of them as I'm operating the truck. Now this isn't a small truck. This is an 18-foot body on a Ford F750 chassis. So mirrors are very important here. It's a wide truck body, it's a long truck body, and having mirrors that you can trust, and good mirrors are very, very important. So let's go ahead and jump in the truck and see how they look. If you guys are interested in this screen, go ahead and take a look in the description below. We have this screen and the video linked right there for you if you're interested. All right, let's take her for a ride. Now I do feel a little weird driving the truck without my uniform on, but like I said, this is kind of a behind the scenes look at our operations, our maintenance on our vehicles, and one of the things we really have to make sure that we're doing correctly is maintaining our vehicles so that they're on pretty much tip-top shape. So one, we look good because we want our customers to understand that we're professionals, and seeing is believing. So if you look like a professional in most people's eyes, you are a professional. Now the other thing is safety. Safety is of the utmost importance, and making sure that you have trucks that are equipped, well equipped to handle anything that the road might throw at you is of the utmost importance. As you guys can see, you can clearly see around the truck. These mirrors make all the difference in the world. I'm telling you guys, this is a big difference over what we had in the past. Just check out that field of view. It's phenomenal. You guys can really see around this truck body. And like I said before, this is not a small truck. It's rather large. It's probably one of the largest F550s on the road because of that 18-foot box. And there you have it, guys, the icing on the cake. Those tow mirrors have completed this build. This is a totally transformed truck. I realize it's a 2011, but we started this transformation about a year ago with a custom paint job, which is our stump green. Believe it or not, that is a custom paint job. That green is specific to our company and was come up with, invented, whatever you want to say, in the 70s by my grandfather and grandmother. This truck body is a US truck body, totally custom. They're the only ones who would put together an 18-foot mover's body on an F550 chassis. So it has barn doors on the passenger side, it has swing door on the driver's side, it has a cantilever liftgate, pal finger cantilever liftgate, state-of-the-art liftgate for those of you guys who don't know. But you guys might be also thinking like yourself, why do I care? Well, the main thing you need to know here is that this truck body is so unique and so large that we need mirrors that can handle seeing around it. We need a field of view that can handle this truck. That's what these Boost Auto tow mirrors have given me. The ability to clearly see around the truck when I'm backing up, when I'm driving, when I'm switching lanes, all that kind of stuff. Safety is of the utmost importance, and not only safety, but also they look good. And you guys can see that we take a lot of pride in our vehicles. We're custom painting these things. We're custom building these. We want mirrors that can reflect the pride that we put into our vehicles. You don't have to have a SEMA truck to have a unique or custom truck. And you don't need to have a SEMA truck to use these mirrors. They're good for anybody. And realistically, they're high quality. And that's the name of the game. We want something that will last, because these are work trucks, but we want something that looks good as well. So if you guys liked the video, if you learned something, if this inspired you for your build, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.